Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Now here's Green. Pass to LeBron. Outside, Davis. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Lamb against Green. And stolen by James. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
The dribble moves of Caldwell Pope just utterly hypnotizing to watch.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Now, here's Sabonis. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And when we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
And he's good on the second. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Now, here's Warren. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Sabonis with the bucket.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The Lakers with a quick start to this game. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Just 2 to shoot. For 3, Caldwell Pope. They get it back. And it's sent back by Turner. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's LeBron. 32 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's Warren. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Here's Sabonis. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. And there's the pass to Brogdon. Got a piece of it, and stolen by James. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Jeremy Lamb.
his last 10 games, averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
First one falls for him.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And both free throws good for Davis. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he is able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And so Indiana again turning it over. And so it's the Lakers with it. Outside, Green. LeBron outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Warren following the basket by LeBron James. From the stripe, Sabonis trying to get open.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Caldwell Pope passes to James. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Passes it to Warren. 6 to shoot. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Davis against Sabonis. Outside Turner. Clock at 6. Warren against Davis. From deep three-point range.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And too long on the shot.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Here's Lamb. 9 points last game. And here's Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. 10 points separating the teams. Shoots from 12. They get the rebound. James, count that bucket. LeBron's got his second basket.
Once again, the instincts of James, just phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal at being at the right place at the right time.
And stolen by James. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Just when you look around the NBA, which player most emulates the style and approach that you have? You were special. But so you've got to have a very special category for this one.
Well, thanks, Ken. That's flattering. I like to be in the categories with these guys because I'm such fans of them. But Blake Griffin, when I think about him, and also Joel Embiid, the fact that Embiid can shoot out on the floor, he can space up, but in the post, he likes to go to work as well. I just think he gives you such a mix of offensive moves that you can't stop, that as a defender, you're always worried and on guard and looking over your shoulder because you don't know what he's going to hit you with because he has so many options.
But in my mind, there's only one Chris Webber.
No, thanks, David.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. There's a break in the action, so let's now take a look at the teams with the highest field goal shooting percentage. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Lakers number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Now here's Lamb. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
LeBron passes to Davis. Over Lamb. Almost, but it rolls out. Pacers trail by 14. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always
Lord,
been
Kevin.
this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old
do.
fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they've taken fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
Now, here's Kuzma, following the miss by Miles Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Oh, he's such an active guy, Kev. It's hard to guard Kuzma and not foul him sometimes.
At the line for 2.
Yeah. And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game. Two.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And Chris, really, a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Pacers. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And seeing where Indiana is, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seated.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in. Good
on the triple.
Using his good shooting mechanics, Kuzma has the necessary range to hit from deep.
McConnell with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. McDermott with it, working on Howard. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Brogdon.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Oh, well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. Here's Holiday following the score by Avery Bradley. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for McConnell. He's averaging 6 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
And on the glass so far, it hasn't even been close.
Drills it from outside.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
To the paint, here's McDermott. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Davis on the follow. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync, GA. I mean, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Here is Cook following the score by Indiana. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kuzma. He gets it in there. He's got 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Kuzma outside. The pass to Davis. Kicks it to Cook. There's a minute left in the first. For 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Now here's McDermott. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Bradley against Holiday. Back to McConnell. Fires for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Lakers leading by 22. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Passes to Davis. Back to Cook. Over McConnell. Offensive rebound, Howard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 21.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here is Holiday. That one wide left.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
No good on the free throw.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, and with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
He hits the second from the line.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Brogdon outside. Lamb against Caldwell Pope. Back to Brogdon. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Back to Sabonis. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. And the pass to Kuzma. Great look, but off the mark.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Brogdon the pass to Lamb. Now Brogdon. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And Indiana making a change here. Warren's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Now here's Lamb. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Sabonis. Indiana again missing. Lakers leading by 20. It's Kuzma penetrating. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Sabonis kicks to Lamb. Outside to Brogdon. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Caruso. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Brogdon the pass to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Rondo. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Stolen by McGee. Brogdon against LeBron. Outside Rondo. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to LeBron. And no good that time. Good D by Brogdon. Caldwell Pope against Warren. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Green with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now here's Brogdon after LeBron James's miss. The pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. That's tipped. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles leading by 18. LeBron up top, defended by Sabonis, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
Rondo against Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Nifty move, and the layup is up and in. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Oh, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
Pass to Warren. From the line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Long season, Chris. Talk about the challenges of maintaining focus and concentration throughout these 82 regular season games.
I mean, the season just wears on you. First of all, physically, the travel, the games, the practice. So, one, you have to get through it physically, so take care of your body. Second, mentally, just the fact that you go through every season from Christmas to the summertime. Can you just stay mentally prepared and engaged and remember what the big focus is, why all of you guys came together, the championship. So really it's just a constant reminder that you have to do the little things every day. It's not about the big picture. It's day by day until we get to the end. And usually when you keep that narrow-minded type of focus, you'll get to the end of the season and say, wow, that was quick. That was fun.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
They get a hand on it. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Bradley. And McConnell gets it to go. And here is LeBron. He's got 8. The dish to McGee.
Switch.
Back to James. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's McGee. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers have possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. It made things difficult out there.
Clock at 6. Here's Warren. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Cook kicks to Green. LeBron outside. Floats it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
That's how you play point forward. LeBron is one of the best ever at it.
Pacers trail by 20. McConnell passes to Turner. Now McConnell. Now the pass to Turner. Over Cook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Indiana. TJ Leafs checked in for Warren, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Now here's McDermott. James covering.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Indiana called for the foul.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
That free throw, no good. And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
Good on the second free throw.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
2 minutes.
Outside Holiday. Over Davis. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Howard with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. James wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Here's Holiday from 13 feet. It goes down. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bitadze. The rebound by Cook. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Holiday, the pass to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Holiday with the block. And he's able to get it back. And Bradley gets it to go.
Oh, he's really worked hard on his mechanics. I mean, and Bradley has become a competent shooter.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Lets it go. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I'll tell you, Anthony Davis every year has improved his skill level. Much more comfortable from three-point range now, much better ball handler, and better at finding the open man. The complete package.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, man. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Indiana shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now here's Lamb. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Indiana with it. Deflected by Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Turner. Outside, Lamb. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Brogdon. From deep three-point range. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Left side, Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Brogdon. Pass to Warren. 14 feet away, and he drops that one in. Warren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's LeBron, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Lamb from deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. LeBron passes to Green. The pass to McGee. Dishes to James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for LeBron. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. He kicks to Lamb. 5 on the clock. Indiana moving the ball around. Warren. Not going to go that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Warren. He has 6. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now, here's Warren. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Warren's got 4 this quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Green with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Sabonis against Davis. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Jumps up. And it's Green with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Lamb. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Turner. Caldwell Pope against Warren. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. And yes, it's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Now here is McGee. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Some solid defense there from Lamb. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Out to Lamb. This one for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Green, the pass to McGee. He dishes it to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Man, you gotta love watching James Scott for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Outside, Lamb. Passes it to Brogdon. And Davis sends it back. The drive by James.
Now, whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. Looking to get back on track here. No good off the back of the rim.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Inside, here's McGee. Oh, wow!
Nice! Now, given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
Sabonis. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Warren. Over Caldwell Pope. McGee with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. And the dunk by James.
A sensational speed from James, a force of nature in the open court with his combination of quickness and athleticism.
Rocked in the pass to Sabonis. Warren against Caldwell Pope. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for JaVale McGee. Sabonis, the pass to McConnell. Six to shoot. Back to Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And it's 9 points for Sabonis.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
And they double up James. And here's Kuzma. He's got 12. Pass to James. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell scanning the floor. Brogdon outside. And the 3 off target.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Rondo. Holiday against LeBron. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Pass to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
There's the pass to Bitadze. Over Howard. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Holiday against Howard. Holiday, the pass to McConnell. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Passes it to Holiday. And stolen by James. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. McConnell with it. Outside Holiday. Pass to Bitadze. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post. Kuzma pulls it in.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Rondo passes to Howard. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Caruso. Lays it up off the glass. Caruso's got 5.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Bitadze. Kuzma against Holiday. Feeds it to Holiday. Trying to end the drought. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Rondo. Finished off the break. Rondo's got his second basket of the game.
How about the energy? Just relentless here. Rondo excellent at just gliding down the floor and finishing in style.
Now, here's McConnell. And there's the pass to Bitadze. And it's sent back by Howard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Basket good. He has 7.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Holiday. Clock at 6. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Jared Dudley out there with Howard. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Howard, that's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league, period.
Rondo passes to Bradley. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. It's rebounded by Indiana. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Leaf. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Howard kicks to Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the 3. That shot off, and Indiana will come the other way. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Dudley. And Bradley gets it to go.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Leaf. Holiday with it. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Rondo. Here's Howard. Pass to Caruso. Rondo against Holiday. The shot by Rondo is no good. And here are the Pacers now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. To the middle, here's Bitanze. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Shooting for Indiana, Alize Johnson. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Daniels has checked in. That one is no good. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated with constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Poke loose, taken away by Holiday. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The 19-foot shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Leaf. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Cook dishes to Dudley. Caldwell Pope outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
Your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here is Daniels, guarded by Holiday. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. Trains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And the pass to Bitadze. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys, and so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early,
take a break.
Stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next. And you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Passes it to Leaf. Indiana moving it around. Six on the shot clock. The dish to Holiday. Over Cook. Indiana again missing. Taken away by Holiday. Bitadze with the bucket.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here is Cook. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. It doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Sumner. Dishes it to Holiday. Here's Sumner. Pass to Bitadze. Over Cook. Again, Indiana.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Now Holiday, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And it's the Pacers with the ball. From 11 feet away, that's good from Holiday on the assist by Johnson. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here is Cook, guarded by Holiday. And it's Cook missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Lakers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was.
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually, some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Pacers, Aaron Holiday. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Quinn Cook. And the second free throw, good.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Kuzma outside. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McGee. The feed to Dudley. The pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. That one, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Passes to Bitadze. Back to Johnson. Indiana moving it around. Here's Sumner, guarded by McGee. Pass to Dudley. Now here is McGee. Pass to Caruso. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. McGee's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Back to Holiday. The pass to Sumner. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive.